What's up, YouTubers? Today I'm going to do a video on the Kylo Ren hood. I'm not going to do a step-by-step build because there's really not much to it. The hardest part for me was figuring out the type of fabric to get that texture, and it's a fabric called monk's cloth. I couldn't find it at Hobby Lobby or Joann Fabrics. I had to order it online. It was a little bit expensive. It was about, I believe, $10.99 a yard plus shipping. And this is a very, very simple build. Literally, you're just making a giant scarf that you're going to wrap around your head. And what I did was I took a piece of the monk's cloth and sized it out by wrapping it around me until I figured out the length that I wanted it, because you want it to fall over the back here and come down kind of like a cape. And there's an edge here that is stitched. Now the other sides were not. They were just cut, and they fray really, really easy. And these individual strips are just strands, and they come apart pretty easily. But I took this front edge here that has a nice closed end on it, and I took and started running with my glue gun a bead of hot glue all along the inside here, and once I'd have the hot glue on it, I would fold it over like this to hold it in place. And I did this on the front here where the hood is, and I put a decent amount of hot glue, and part of the reason for this was because I could literally use the hot glue to help hold the hood in its shape. Another way you could do this, if you decide to sew it instead of using hot glue, would be to stitch a semi-stiff wire in here that you could bend it or position it. I didn't want that. I figured it would take too much time, and I wanted it to move somewhat, and it holds its shape pretty well. Once you put it on and figure out where you want it, it looks pretty good. Another thing I did too was inside here on the hood, I glued in an extra layer. Put an extra layer of this cloth in with hot glue because it was just a little bit too transparent with one layer. However, that stops and starts where I want the hood to be. On either side of the mask, it does not go for the full length. For the full length, I don't think that you really need it. I got 6 yards, which is probably a bit much, but I have extra, so if I want to use it for the costume, for the surcoat, or anything else, I can. And I'm probably going to post some video and some pictures of how this looks when I'm wearing it.